Chapter 8. A little tussle. Aunt Flo's wedding took forever to get here. I waited for my whole entire life practically. Then one day at breakfast, Mother told me a happy surprise. Well, tomorrow's the big day, she said. And so what do you know? My very first wedding was almost here. That night I could hardly even sleep. I got up bright and early in the morning. Then my mother came into my room and she decorated my hair with the green velvet ribbon and she helped me get dressed in my flower girl clothes. Pretty soon, a lady came to babysit for Ollie. Then me and Mother and Daddy got out in our car and we rode to the church together. And guess what? There was a million bajillion people there already. I hurried up the steps. And I stood on my tippy toes and I looked all around for Bo. Where is she, Mother? Where is Bo? Is she sick, do you think? Did her car get stuck in crazy glue? I don't see her anywhere, so maybe I will be the flower girl after all. Mother soothed her hair very nice. Honey, I've already talked to Aunt Flo today, she said. And Bo is feeling fine. She's probably getting dressed for the bridesmaids. Mother smiled. Let's be happy for her, okay? I didn't say anything back, because what's to be happy about? That's what I would like to know. After that, all of us went inside, and a man named Usher holded out his arm. He walked Mother to her church seat. Me and Daddy followed them down the aisle, and guess what? I still didn't trip. 3 ladies smiled at me. I smiled back. Hello, ladies. See how good I am walking down this aisle? Too bad I'm not the flower girl, right? My voice sounded loud in the church. I like that kind of loud voice. After I got back to my seat, I smoothed my dress very nice. And guess who I saw? I saw my Grandma Helen Miller. She was sitting right in front of me. I tapped on her head. Grandma Miller, it's me. It's your grand girl, Junie B. Jones. Look how grown up I am being Helen. Then Grandma smiled and winked, and she said don't call her Helen. After that, the organ started to play real loud, and everybody stood up. And all of us looked at the back of the church, and what do you know? I saw Bo! She was walking right down the aisle. She was throwing pink flower petals on the floor. It looked like fun, I tell you. My heart got pumpy and poundy inside, because Bo was coming in my direction. And so that's how a great idea popped into my head. And it's called, hey, maybe Bo won't mind if I took 1 or 2 petals out of her basket and threw them, because that would be fair of her, I think. Bo kept getting closer and closer and closer. Then, all of a sudden, she was right next to me. I quick reached for her flower basket. No, shouted Bo. Yes, I shouted back. Then I tried to take some petals out of the basket, but Bo pulled it away from me. And so that's how come I had to pull it right back again, and then me and her got into a little tussle. Little tussle is the grown-up word for how comes she just won't let go of the darned thing. Then all of a sudden my mother reached over and she pulled my hands right off the basket. Her face was steamy mad. I did a gulp. Hello, how are you today? I said kind of shaky. I'm fine, only I wanted 2 little petals. But the plan did not work out, apparently. So now I will just behave myself for the rest of the wedding, I think. After that, I smoothed my skirt and I fluffed my hair and I acted like my best grown-up lady.